Hey everyone, and welcome back to the CoinGraph Market channel. This is Rich making another video about XRP today. As always, no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to talk about XRP. This will be a mix of all the things I didn't finish in the last video, but I want to start with this because I just now talked about how BRICS uses RippleNet and XRP. Some people in the comments said that China and Russia don't even know what Ripple is. They do for sure. Ripple is already being used by some banks in China. And now for something old about Russia. The Russian government says that the Ripple blockchain was chosen over other blockchains to store KYC information and make cross-border payments. It was in January 2020. If I'm being honest, I think that Russia and Ripple have been working together behind the scenes on cross-border payments. Russia would also want to keep those big news stories quiet so you wouldn't hear them. That makes sense. But when it comes to XRP, these BRICS countries don't trust each other. This is why they will need a trust layer when they send money to each other. Which trust level do you think is the best? XRP. The reason I said that was because I think there will be an announcement sometime soon. Furthermore, if we don't hear anything soon about BRICS using XRP, it will show up in the price. The Breaking Crypto Freedom Alliance of Texas just sued the SEC to say that crypto assets that are bought and sold on secondary markets are not securities. They also brought the big guns. Paul Clement used to be the US Solicitor General and has argued more than 100 cases before the Supreme Court. But this needs to happen. For Gary to do something, you need to sue the SEC. Besides that, he won't do anything else. Clear rules are not going to come from him. He will keep beating up crypto whenever he gets the chance. This is the reason some people should sue the SEC. A top lawyer from the SEC who fought against Ripple and Coinbase has now left to defend crypto. According to the firm, Layden Stewart has left the SEC to work for White & Case. He was a leader in the crypto unit and has been involved in high-profile court battles with the industry. It looks like more and more lawyers will leave the SEC to work for other companies. When Gary's time at the SEC is up, who will hire him? I believe it is the right choice for these lawyers. Here are the banks that want the SEC to change SAB 121 so that they can hold digital assets. Banks want to hold digital assets, you know. They want to sell digital goods in the United States. They would love to do that because it would bring in a lot more customers. The SEC stops banks from letting more people use them, even though more and more people want to. The same reason you saw Ripple buy Medico, these big banks need a place to store their assets. 2024 is going to be a big year for custody. And by the way, I think the SEC and these politicians don't want banks to hold crypto because they want the banks to fail so that the bigger banks can take over. All of that seems like part of their plan. It's big because it links Ripple and Circle. It also links XRP and USDC. For Ripple to stay around as a cross-border blockchain company, the partnership with Circle is very important because SBI Holdings owns a lot of XRP. Also, check out how much Circle does. CoinCircle USDC stablecoin has more than $2.7 trillion in on-chain transactions since it began to operate until the middle of November 2023. Now picture XRP moving USDC. That's going to be really big. That might make XRP very valuable. Geneva was the obvious choice for American Ripple in Switzerland. It was the first place where its new subsidiary Medico did business. They want to have 100 employees in Switzerland by the end of 2024. That means they plan for a lot more growth this whole year. As I already said, it will begin with tokenization. That's going to start getting that much more valuable. Later, we'll also see an increase in payments made across borders. This is from a blockchain supporter. He draws the Dow Jones in the 1920s. It's a known fact that the 1920s saw the Great Depression. The chart also shows a lot of the same things. I don't think there will be a depression after the stock market crashes, but I do think the US dollar will crash, which will send the stock market into a tailspin. The price of crypto will also go through the roof, and Bitcoin will even have a huge run up. But this is also being shown by some people. The price of 14 million more shares of Amazon worth $2.40 billion that Jeff Bezos just put on the market. Because of this, Bezos has now sold $8.4 billion worth of Amazon stock in 24 hours. Some of Bill Gates' stock is also being sold. That's why some people say they're selling before the crash. That doesn't make sense to me. Who knows for sure? Right now, it's all just a guess. I like to see the bright side of things. No matter what happens, a depression, a recession, or something else, XRP is already going to make us all rich because crypto is going to skyrocket at the same time. Even more so now that the US dollar has lost value. It has happened more than once before. When crypto went up in value, the US dollar went down at the same time. Then there's the fact that consumers no longer have any extra savings. I recently talked to someone who isn't in crypto, and they said, you know, back in 2008, I had a lot of money saved up and the crash wasn't that big of a deal. He told me today, I don't have any savings as prices rise, all of my savings are lost. And if there's another crash like the one in 2008, a lot of people will have a very hard time. But, you know, this also makes me think that the US government already has a plan for this. Take a look. If we were to see the crash of the stock market and what happened in 2008 right away, with a CBDC and a universal basic income, the government would save the day. Take a look. Right away, people would need to get money from somewhere. With a basic income for everyone, the government will step up. I believe that is also part of the plan. Boom, has the Black Swan preparation started? I find this very interesting. Ripple and the Flare network have set up a validator in Stockholm, Sweden, to protect the XRP ledger. Did you know this? It works out of a new nuclear bunker 30 meters below the city's surface in the middle of the city. Think about this question. Why does an XRP validator need to be buried 30 meters down? Let me know why you think that. Now, I saw this years ago. I think it was around 2020 or 2021 that people were talking about it. They said it has to be buried when that big Black Swan event takes place. As for that, I don't know either. A lot of this was just guesswork back then, and it is still just guesswork today. But the fact that it's 30 meters below ground is a bit strange. That is, it tells you how much the XRP ledger is worth. That is one way to look at it. It should be buried if something is as valuable as we think it is. Everyone else is chasing green candles elsewhere. People are giving up on XRP for other cryptocurrencies, and people are believing the ridiculous FUD. The day of becoming an XRP millionaire is coming soon. Not many people know what will happen in the future. XRP will change your life. Without a doubt, it will change your life. As it stands, you can see how this is going. XRP and Ripple are the only things that make sense. Now, even the new financial system is beginning to fit together. When you talked about the new financial system a few years ago, people laughed and said, hey, CBDCs, that'll be 10 to 20 years from now. Now, after only a few short years, CBDCs are almost ready to go live all over the world. What do you think will be used in the spaces between those CBDCs? XRP. And, you know, early on, no one really talked about tokenization either. They only talk about that now because it's the next big thing in crypto. Then there will be another boom and then another. All of these will increase the value of some cryptocurrencies and a lot of money will flood into them. You're in the right place. So now all you have to do is wait for it to happen. But people get scared along the way. Either they give up because it's easier than continuing, or they get annoyed with the sideways movement and don't know what they're holding. Some people believe the false information and sell, but if you know what you're holding for sure, you'll never give your XRP away. That's what it comes down to. And now we're almost there. You know, we won't have to wait that long because 2024, everything looks great for the end of this year. If we wait until Christmas, I think XRP will be very different. Things are going to get exciting. If you own XRP, you may not have had a very exciting last 2 Christmases. We hope that Ripple brings our Christmas presents this year. That being said, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you. See you in the next one. Good night.